Shalom, this is Rabbi Shlomo Furst here. This is our fourth session of learning to blow shofar. Again, as you hopefully have been practicing the humming, that's the first shear, and then the second shear was moving that hum to your lips. As I said, the more you practice, the better it will be when you finally get your hands on a shofar and blow. So now, just to reinforce what we're doing here and to visually explain some of the mechanics of what's happening, again, we had in the last year, we had the little horn that we blew. And we explained the reason that blows so well and so loud with little effort is because it has a reed here. We have this mouthpiece, which is completely hollow, right? It's very hard to get a sound through it. As I said, if you do practice that hum, you will get a sound. But it's all because you've been practicing that vibration of the lips to create the same thing which is happening with that reed. This is a metal brass instrument, so it's a metal reed. Wind usually have wood reeds. But with that sound of your lips being vibrated, you'll generate the necessary sound to make what the reed is doing in the little horn we have here. Now we have a bigger horn. This is a post horn, right? And I'll explain to this about what's going on here after you hear what goes on with this. So that's a much different sound than here. But you notice the first sound I made from this, that was because my lips were vibrating. That's the lips doing it. If the breath is doing it, you come out with this sound. If the lips are doing it, you come out with this sound. Two sounds, same instrument. Okay? Now, this instrument, you only get one sound basically. Because this instrument, as we'll show you later in the close-up, is made hollow. There's no reed, but there's a special added type of mouthpiece which they've done. You see this on many standard trumpets and brass instruments. Here you are. This is the mouthpiece of the horn you were seeing in the previous shear. That's the end of it, very wide and gives a nice tone to it. And here's the mouthpiece. It comes off. It's two parts, and there you are. This goes on and makes the whole thing, as you saw in the shear. Now this mouthpiece, as you see, is rounded and it's also small, right? It continues and grows bigger and bigger, right, till it finally gets to here, and that's what amplifies the sound and creates a real deep, nice sound as we blow like this. And that was in contrast to the little horn that we showed you previously, right, that we had over here. That was the reed, right? You see the reed over there? And that was just the mouthpiece, completely hollow. So when you're blowing this, right, the mouthpiece is very helpful in trying to direct the airflow. But nevertheless, in addition to the airflow, you have to have that vibration from the lips. And also, this is going to be, when you finally get your hands on shofars, you're going to be looking around for what type of shofar is best. You have to realize that the configuration and the shape of the mouthpiece is very important to how your lips are and how your mouth is, and that'll be something which is specific to what you do and how you blow. But when you're looking for shofar, it's important to not just pick up any shofar and assume you can blow well with each and every shofar. There are those shofars which you'll blow better with, and those are the ones you're going to try and have to focus on when you're looking to find the shofar that you're going to blow with. So again, please practice the hum in the back of the mouth, the resonance throughout the whole head. Move that sound to your lips, right? Think about when you are going to have that day when you have the shofar in front of you. Try and, with that sound, try and work on keeping it to the right side of your lips, because according to the halacha, even a lefty, we all should be blowing with the right hand and with the right side of the lips. If it's difficult, then you can make compensations. But you can blow from the left side if you happen to be a lefty, if it's difficult to blow on the right. But you want to do the humming in the back, to the lips, and transfer to the right side, and then finally you're going to be blowing. If you get yourself a horn, you can blow a horn. If you have a shofar, Bez Hashem, you get a shofar, and you blow with that resonance through at the point of the lips with the shofar. Just in case the horn, you'll be blowing. That sound is all because of your lips. The thing of the horn is simply just to amplify the sound. So keep practicing, and we'll be looking forward to you the next year.